Guys, what is happening, and welcome back to a brand new video. So today, something different. We're not going to go on about cars all of a sudden now. So we have bought something new to hopefully propel the channel, which is going to make my life easier. It's going to be actually more efficient than what we have behind me. So obviously you're already going to know what it is, because obviously you saw from the title and that. So what we're doing is we are going away from PC. My initial thought was I had a MacBook, an old MacBook. Let me grab it 2 seconds. Initially we started off with this bad boy, so I always knew I was going to do YouTube. I did start, the OGs will know I started with an iPad, so started with an iPad, went to a MacBook Air. This is literally like the most basic 2017 MacBook Air. I don't think it can read 4K files. It's got like 100 and something gig memory, so by the time all the software's on it and everything, I could just about put 1080p files on it. So long story short, this is just like become I don't use this anymore. So what we did we sold our Xbox. We've got a two-piece setup, so we got a 4K monitor, 1080p. Cheers Aaron if you're watching this. So I bought this one from Amazon, which was like 200 and something quid I think, and then my good old dad was getting rid of his PC, so we decided to buy his PC. So I don't think it's crazy spec. Ignore the shoe, let's get the shoe out there, what we're doing. So yeah, it does 4K files perfectly. It's got like a terabyte hard drive. Literally does everything you really need. Where do we go? I've been using this, obviously. I had Final Cut for a bit, and I was like, oh yeah, but then I thought to progress I really needed Adobe Premiere Pro, all that kind of stuff, so the suite. So what I did was like, right, we're gonna go PC. So I bought the desktop, bought the monitor and all that, because obviously I wanted to go, obviously the camera on now, it's 4K, so the Mac couldn't handle the memory and it wouldn't even read 4K files. So this one reads 4K perfectly. It does take a bit long because it's not the best spec, but it is decent, because obviously I wanted to play games on it and stuff as well, so I could do like Call of Duty 1080p, all that kind of stuff. So it wasn't a big deal, but the ball banger was paying 30 odd quid a month for Adobe. I was literally like, every month it comes out, and even like using the software, I wasn't gelling with it as much as I thought I would have. I thought, yeah, I'll watch some YouTube videos, get the hang of it, but honestly I only know the basics, and I feel like it's blowing my mind. Whereas Final Cut, I feel like for the more day-to-day user like me, it's so fluid and so easy. So for that reason, we cancelled the Adobe Premiere kind of suite, which is like 30 quid, 40 quid a month. Cancel that, and this is where we have this new bad boy. So let me unbox it, show you what it is. To be honest with you, I didn't really look at the spec that much. I just know that my basic one that I bought like 5-6 years ago has only just ran out, because obviously me trying to go 4K and all that kind of stuff. So this one is definitely going to be perfect. So yeah, without further ado, let's get to unboxing. Right then guys, so what we have here is a 16 gig RAM with 512 gig solid state storage, 14-inch MacBook Pro with the M1 chip. I'm told the M1 Pro chip is supposed to be like the new big deal with these old MacBook Pros, but I don't really understand any of this. All I know is the display is absolutely mental. It's going to be fast as hell, so yeah, hopefully it's going to be a big upgrade from the PC. do you get in the box? So you get this new type of Thunderbolt cable, I believe. Obviously the old Mac I had, I think they've done a couple of changes since then, and they've actually reverted back to how it was back in the day. So we've got that. I do believe we get a charger somewhere, yes. So we've got a big old charging board. It's a big old brick that is, imagine that hanging out the wall. That is massive. Like that, new cable. And then I believe that they went away from micro USB, so we've got a USB port, but Thunderbolt. I can't say I've ever used anything Thunderbolt yet, but there's a first time for everything. And then obviously we've got a full size HDMI, so we can plug straight into the monitor. And then on this side, we've got a normal headphone jack, which people love. 2 Thunderbolt 3, the magnetic strip for obviously your charger, and tiny little legs that literally just sit off the table like that, just to help cooling. Right then, so this is my old MacBook Air, and this is the MacBook Pro. So like straight off the bat, the bezels are like probably what makes the screen, like theoretically, it does seem like exactly the same size, like lengthwise, we pretty much, I don't know, I think this is like a little bit bigger, but like this just simple stuff like this, like it just feels more refined. I know this is really silly, but I feel like there's a lot less travel, but a bit more feedback from the keys. Oh, this is so weird, like I'm not normally this mad about it, but definitely like straight off the bat, the screen is like so clear, it's unbelievable. I can't wait to edit 4K on this, man. It's going to be an absolute beast. But yeah, a little bit thicker, it just feels a lot more, it actually feels more of a pristine like product, if that makes sense, whereas this is like quite thin, whereas this feels like a good proper solid. So yeah man, I can't wait. You guys asked on specs, so it's an 8 core CPU, 14 core GPU, 14.2 inch liquid retina XDR display with ProMotion technology. That's 3024 by 1964 pixels. I don't even know what that is. That's more than 4K, I think. Thunderbolt C port, loads of HDMI ports, MagSafe ports, headphone jack. It's got a fingerprint scanner, so you can sign in just by your fingerprint. I don't think it has Face ID. HD 1080p camera, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, all the jazz, man. Honestly, this thing is nuts. Guys, so I've been using it for about 5-10 minutes now, and the only negatives I can find, like this is like picky, fingerprints, it fingerprints like how. So honestly, if you touch it, you literally have fingerprints all over it, and you find yourself rubbing it quite a lot. So that's the only real bad thing I can say. But like obviously with Apple, you get premium quality, like iPhones, iPads, all that. You know what you're getting is going to be like absolutely 10 out of 10. So like off the bat, mate, the workflow is just going to work so much better than the PC. Like I can feel it. Obviously, if any of you use Adobe, comment down below. If you use Final Cut, let me know. But I'm telling you, the workflow and the quality of the videos are going to be absolutely mad. So I'm going to edit this video now that you're watching, that you've already watched. So but yeah, like I say, Adobe was costing me like £40 a month, whereas I put a bit extra and I can get a brand new Mac and Final Cut, which Final Cut's paid. So once this is paid off in like 2 years, I've got like the ultimate setup and it's not costing me anything. So yeah, that was the reason behind that. So no more Adobe. So yeah, comment down below, let me know what you thought of the video. It's a little gadget electronic one. I wasn't actually going to do a video on it, but yeah, let me know your thoughts and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.